Recently, there's been news, various organizations, or at least one, has been pressuring Home Office or other relevant people to ban the preacher Mohammed Hoblos from visiting the UK. I think he was supposed to have a tour of the UK or a few cities, but apparently he's been banned now. Internationally renowned Islamic preacher Mohammed Hoblos has reportedly been barred from the UK, according to GB News, following viewer complaints on the submission of video clips by GB News. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philip urged blocking Hoblos from entering the UK. I believe he was supposed to visit Manchester, Birmingham, London, and Middlesbrough, and a few cities. Could be those cities or different cities, but definitely a few cities in the UK. Firstly, I want to say I'm not surprised they want to firstly prevent Muslim speakers from speaking to Muslims. Secondly, apparently there's been a clip of him. I'm not going to go into the details. I'm sure you know the details or you can find the details. He was saying certain actions, if you did certain actions, wrong actions, which are crimes globally. He's not saying to do it. If you did it, you think those crimes are better than missing one prayer, which, not me, I'm not an authority, but I do not agree with, but many scholars, when it was going viral previously, many scholars have spoken about it. He should not have said it like that. And even maybe he's trying to show how important it is to pray on time and how bad it is to miss a prayer on time and even miss a prayer completely and things like this. But what kind of message is he giving that murder and other crimes that he was saying is fine, which it isn't? And many people were saying it's not a unanimous decision by the Muslim population, by the Muslim scholars, that these crimes are less than missing a prayer. That's what he said. So, and also that was, I believe, part of a 1, 2 or 3 minute clip from a whole lecture. So why don't they use the whole lecture and see? And even then, he's not justified what he said. But of course, they're going to use that. And one thing I want to add: so he's not allowed because of a isolated clip from a long lecture, which Muslim scholars have debunked. People who have committed genocide, they are allowed to return back to the UK. They are allowed to speak at public places. But a man who said things that's been, maybe he shouldn't have said it that way, that's also been misinterpreted, he's not allowed. People who have done much worse, who actually committed murder, who took part in genocide, they are allowed, but Mohammed Hoblos isn't allowed. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to say any more. From that you can understand what kind of direction a lot of society is going in nowadays.